Hello there. What is going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the B-1 Battle Droids unit expansion for Star Wars Legion. And while I go ahead and pop this thing open, I do want to remind you guys about the giveaway. You can win a $25 Amazon gift card to put towards an expansion of your choice. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos, as well as there's also the Legion specific giveaway that's also going on for you to win the Spot Gloss Dewback Rider, and with the other side of being the Tauntaun. So it's one of those big, the real nice plastic giveaways, and that was from Gen Con. Speaking of Gen Con, we picked this sucker up at Gen Con, and we're going to take a close-up look at this guy. This is really exciting looking battle droid right here. Looks really cool. And if you're interested in the back, here it is. This is how the back looks. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. Alright, we got some, look at that, surge tokens are going to come in there too. Those are going to be very helpful. Alright, so here it is. Let's go ahead and pop this sucker open, and let's see. Wow, look at the first thing we get, a large base. So apparently the B-1 droids come on large bases, so they're going to move really, really fast. Set that aside. That's a joke. They don't really come with that. I'm doing that in all of my videos, at least for like the next month or two. No, they come with the little blue bases. Alright, so we've got all our bases here. We've got some sprues. We've got some cardboard. Let's take a look at the sprues themselves first, because that's what we're going to need to see. Now, these are the hard plastic sprues that all of the Separatist droids are coming with now. And we're going to see lots of different pieces here. We got a lot of legs over this way. Yes. And we're going to put one together, too, so you can kind of see how that process goes. So yeah, that's this process. And basically, you're going to want like a sprue cutter or something like this to cut them out. If you don't have a specifically like a real nice sprue cutter, this one is actually a Citadel one, which is grossly overpriced. But if you're just using wire cutters, just be really careful, because some wire cutters are much more thick. We've got our bazooka right there. But some of the wire cutters are very, very thick and can damage your plastic if you're not careful. That's what I even though these are very, very expensive, what I like about them is how thin they are, how they're narrow, so you can really get in there and snip some pieces out. Like this one, like this backpack right here. Snipping that out with big, thick wire cutters could bend the antenna. And granted, you could always just bend it back, but you want to be careful. So if we wanted to pop that one out, we could go in there. I'm doing this with one hand, and just snip it just like that. See, that's kind of how you do it, right? Look how easy that can. I'm going to leave it in there for right now. But yeah, we've got two more sprues. We've got this one. Just looking at these real quick and nice and simple. Lots of legs, lots of backpacks, lots of arms, and lots of potential different ways to configure these guys. And this is our fourth and final sprue here. And this will take a long time to build, and not just because you have to build out each one, but also because you get so many more units. I mean, these guys have a lot. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, and we have our, hold on, before we look at the cards, we also have, look at this. Look at all of that. Look at it. And what I'll tell you this. What makes this really, really convenient is the way that they've done it. Look, these are all the A's. Look, A1 through 10, D, E, G, all the G's, the F's, the C's, and the B's. That's brilliant, right? Like, that's really good that they did that. And here's your components list for everything that's going to come with this. There's our back for AI attack, coordinate droid, impact X, spotter X, surge tokens, and then all of that stuff. So got that. Now let's take a look at the cards. So first thing is our cardboard. We're going to have our proof of purchase here, which is not important at all. But one of the things that's actually nice about this is you're getting an extra 3 suppression. This is a whole new token type. I mean, it's, well, not really type, it's just suppression, but it's, it's for 3 suppression instead of just 1. And there's only 2 of these in the core box. So having extra 3 suppressions is kind of cool. Although a big part of me is like, couldn't they just put like a 1 on one side and the 3 on the other, but then I think it might get flipped and somebody complain, I could see it maybe, but anyway, that's cool. You get an extra 3, right? And then our surge tokens, which is a new token type, and then dodge, aim, standby, all that stuff like that. And then our new token here, and this is the Separatists look, and it's very, very pretty, and that's that. All right, let's look at the B-1 Battle Droid itself. This is awesome. Now, this is our cheapest ever unit, right? Just one core by itself for 36. We're getting 6 actual minis in this unit. That's just insane. It's really, really nice to see that many. We get heavy weapons, personnel, and comm. So not as many upgrades. Very, very bare bones. This is like almost the equivalent of a bare bones unit. You know, it does have one good ability. It's got Coordinate Droid Trooper, which is useful. But other than that, it's got a lot of bad stuff, right? They can just attack with a white die. They can shoot with a white die. They've got no surge. They're speed 2 at least, so there's that. They have a white defense die, 1 courage, 1 health. 6 minis, though, that is one of their strengths. And then Coordinate Droid Trooper is really one of their strengths because they have this negative ability here called AI Attack. And it basically, if you have not given them a face-up order token, so if they don't start the round with one of these, they're going to be stuck having to shoot first, if possible. Now, if they don't have a shot first, then they can ignore that and then just kind of doing their things. Then they can move and shoot or whatever, or move and standby or aim and standby, whatever you need them to do. But their programming is kind of dumb. So you put like a Jedi with a dodge token in front of them, they're going to have to shoot that Jedi. And yeah, and so that's that's problematic, and that's something that you're maybe a really smart Obi-Wan player or Luke or Vader player can take advantage and put himself right in front of a bunch of droids that might not get tokens. But to mitigate this, they have Coordinate Droid Trooper. After you are issued an order, you may issue an order to a friendly droid trooper unit at range 1. So if you have like 6 units of B-1 Battle Droids, you can potentially turn standing orders into, you know, everybody gets an order token. But the only problem with doing that is you have to keep them close. You have to keep them in formation. You need to keep them at range 1. A single break in the chain can disrupt the entire thing, or something as simple as Comms Jammer could really disrupt that. But there, you know what? It's a lot of dice. So you're getting 6 dudes. There's a lot of hit points, and it's 36 points. It's a really good entry into Legion for these guys. Now, as far as our upgrades, we're going to get an extra B-1 Battle Droid we can bring in for 6 more points. You know, even more. So that makes it 7 for only 42 points if you add that, right? And we have 2 different heavy weapons options. We're going to start with the E5C1B1 Trooper. E5C, goodness. And that's going to give you 3 more dice for just the one guy. Now, that one's pretty good, and it's at range 3. Kind of like that one. Or if we're interested in going anti-armor, we have the E60R B1 Trooper, who's got 2 black and a red, range 2 to 4, and he has impact 2, which won't be the most useful thing considering that nothing in the core set here has armor. So he's probably going to be a little more useful at launch if you're going up against maybe Imperials or Rebels. Since I don't think we have a ship date on the new armored vehicles. But we will eventually see armored vehicles because we did get them kind of teased at Gen Con, and that is very exciting, and they're going to look awesome. So we also have some upgrades. So we've got the electro binoculars. Now you're thinking, wait a second, that's gear. They can't take gear. Well, it's okay. B-1 Battle Droids can ignore the gear upgrade icon requirement. So B-1 Battle Droids can take those anyway, which is nice. And of course, anybody who's running a squad builder has to look at this and say, oh, you screwed up my entire algorithm, you know. So it's now they have to basically say B-1 Battle Droids, like they probably have to give them the gear upgrade and then just allow some other stuff to, you know, it's like a really complex scripting problem for one line of text, you know. But yes, and then we have comm relay. When you would be issued an order, you may choose a friendly unit at range 1 to 2 and issue the order to the chosen unit instead. This one could be useful for if you have to spread your stuff out a little bit farther rather than just range 1 if you want to go up to range 2. And that is our cards. All right, so now we're going to build one of these, and I think I'm going to go with number B that says there's 2 of these, and so I'm going to use this particular sprue that's got, you know, B5, and we're going to try and get B5 and B3, and then that torso, which is B3, and then B4. So I'm going to find those, and we got B5 right here. So we're going to cut that out. And then just like that. It doesn't actually make that sound effect when you do it, but there we go. And we're just going to cut all the necessary pieces out like that. So our torso is right here, and our legs have matching holes, which can go right in there. And we can just, actually it looks like they can even dry fit. in just a little bit. There we go. And we got our other leg right here. I don't even have to glue them in yet. There we go. Just like that. This is the arms, so we're going to cut out B6 and B7. Sometimes I'll twist them just a little. Oh, there we go. We got that one. And then, oh, this one's a little. Well, when they're three-pronged, you can't twist them as easy. And the cleaner your cuts, the less likely you are to have little leftover pieces that you have to kind of shave off. All right, we're good. There we go. We're going to go together about right there. So this way he's holding it in the other hand. But it's important to know that the elbow sockets are like balls, so you can kind of swing them around however you want. So that's also pretty cool. All right, so I put some Loctite on there. I've got a pretty healthy amount of glue, probably more than I need to, but you know, that's okay. Probably should have just done these one at a time because it's gonna take a little while. But that's why I like the super gel, the gel control, because it kind of holds it in place. But you still kind of got to hold it anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna line them up now. So just glued these together first, and then I'm gonna put the shoulders in because that was a little easier. There we go. We just need to cut out the head, which they're in the front and back, and then the backpack. And the head is going to go together just like that. See? Oh, there it goes. So I did find that piece to the head, and now I'm gluing the backpack on. My advice to you would be not to hold pieces that are really tiny in front of a camera and then drop them. And last is the head, and we can kind of put that on whichever way we want. There we go. I'll glue him. And, you know, maybe have him look left or right. And there he is, folks. There is the final product. This is our B-1 Battle Droid. Do take care, especially with the tiny bits. I did think I lost the back of his head there for a moment, but yeah, not too bad. All in all, it's pretty cool. I think they're going to be pretty easy to paint since they're mostly all one color, but there's a whole lot of extra little options you can do to make them kind of stand out. So, yeah, pretty cool. I definitely think going the hard plastic route was pretty smart here because their legs are pretty skinny and there's a lot of really thin pieces that might have had some problems if they had gone with soft plastic. So looks cool, and we also have a lot of extra customizability here. You know, at least you know, with this whole Clone Wars wave between, you know, being able to put the arms whichever way you want, the heads whichever way you want. Maybe we'll one day be able to have like even knees and legs whichever way you want as well. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click that bell for alerts if you don't want to miss giveaway winner announcements. We've still got a few days left for all of the giveaways. And if you don't win one of these, stay tuned for the next one. There's always another one just around the corner. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.